Hi, I'm Will, and welcome to Venture to Rome. Today we're going to take a look at a late 1940s Bantam trailer resto mod project from my best buddy Chris here, so I cannot wait to show you what this trailer looks like and the things that he's done to it. So Chris, do you want to just tell us a little bit about this trailer?
Yeah, I picked it up, in 2012 from a farmer out in Eagle, Idaho. He made me a great deal on it, and I just used it to haul yard waste back in, to the dump and things like that.
So how did it get from a yard trailer into this?
As we got more and more into overlanding, and more gear, with kids and a dog, I started thinking of ways to haul more gear without sticking it all on top of my Jeep.
Well, I can't wait for you to show us around all the details of this. Let's get started on that right now. So Chris, take us through this trailer.
So we have an ARB touring awning that's mounted to an aluminum rack that's rated for 800 pounds. So the idea was that you'd be able to put, a rooftop tent on top, a canoe, anything like that, kind of whatever gear you need to haul. I have lights all the way around, and these are all low voltage floodlights. And the idea was to have very little battery draw, so that way, you could, if you're running a fridge, anything like that, the lights aren't taking up a lot of that energy. On each side, there are these DZ molly panels. On this side, it's going to be rigged up for a shovel and an axe, but really you can put anything you want there. I also envisioned like putting max tracks or treads on one side, but it's just nice to have that utility. On the other side, over here to the molly panel, I have some fuel packs mounted. These are actually made by Roto Packs. As we go around to the front, here's the switch pod. So it controls the lights. So passenger side, driver side, and this controls some switches in the back, so that way you can plug in your fridge, any like coolers, anything like that. It also has a couple of USB ports. And then on the front here, I looked at getting an actual trailer tongue box, but I decided to go with this instead. And it's actually for boats with like trolling motors. So it's marine grade. It's made to be out in the water, but it has a USB outlet, a 12-volt outlet on the other side. It also has a button here that you press, and it shows you the level of energy left in the battery. And then on the front here, you can actually take these little wings off, and it exposes a couple of terminals. If you're like in a campground or something, you could hook up a float charger and keep your battery nice and topped off. Or if you have a compressor, you could hook it to these guys, air up your air mattress or floaties or whatever you have, the tires.
Show my tires.
Show me my tires.
My tires.
Well, them 33.
Are these 33s?
Just shy of 33.
What was it, like 32 and a half?
Something like that, yeah.
Is it one of those, like, it's a millimeters measurement or something? It's like 776 micromillimeters.
Pretty much. I think they count as 33s.
Yeah. Oh, and you've got the Jeep wheels. Where'd those come from?
So those are actually Gladiator wheels that somebody bought a Gladiator Sport, and they immediately, stuck bigger tires and wheels on it.
That's weird. People don't normally do that.
No, I've never heard of a Jeep owner swapping out their stock wheels and rims.
Well, thank you to all of the Gladiator owners and Jeep owners out there who upgrade your wheels and tires and then sell your stock stuff for very, very cheap. We appreciate that very much. This trailer appreciates it very much. So keep doing that. Tell us just a little bit about the Bantam trailer. Like why does this kind of a trailer appeal to you?
So Bantam is actually, American Bantam is the company that actually invented the Jeep. Long story short, they won some sort of military contest to design the Jeep, but they couldn't produce them. And so Willys Overland and I think Ford produced all their Jeeps for the war effort. They got to build the trailers for the Jeeps that they had designed. And so this is what they came up with. They're very rugged, very durable. I looked a lot at a lot of the new trailers, and you'll notice that a lot of them that are smaller, they're actually inspired by these. And it's because they're great size. They're 6 feet long. The bed is, roughly 4 feet wide. And, having a Jeep, it's not really made to tow a lot. My JK can pull it no problem. And then the other thing is that it's got just some great ground clearance.
What are you going to do with this trailer now that you're done with this resto mod?
Well, I was hoping to get to use it a few times, but honestly, the long-term plan is to sell it and use it to kind of buy some other things for the Jeep that it needs.
Well, if you've got a Jeep, you know that it takes a lot of money to stay up with the Nelsons, stay up with the neighbors.
Just empty every pocket, right?
That's right.
What Jeep stands for. And then also maybe to put some money into doing another trailer, because this was so much fun. And just the fact that this has a real history. I don't know, that's just I love history, and that's something that really appeals to me.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for showing us around this beautiful Bantam trailer. This project was really interesting because it's not just doing a DIY kind of trailer build. You're taking something that has history, that's got connection to the Jeep brand, and you restored it first, and then you put some of this really smart stuff on it for overlanding. So this is an exciting trailer. I can't wait to see it out there being towed behind your rig for a little while before you sell it. But thanks again for taking us through it.
Well, thanks for your time.
Put your hands up in the air.